All I can tell you is what the President told the Chancellor. The United States is not monitoring and will not monitor the communications of the Chancellor.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and that was White House Press Secretary Jay Carney talk about spying this week, and that's the main topic on today's show, spying. Now, just in case you missed it, the United States is being accused of spying on German Chancellor Angela Merkel. Now, here's the entire question and answer on this very topic, so let's take a look.
I want to talk healthcare, but a couple of foreign policy issues first. There were reports out of Germany this morning that the German government believes that as part of the NSA surveillance, the U.S. government was monitoring Chancellor Merkel's cell phone. Can you confirm or deny that?
I can tell you that today President Obama and Chancellor Merkel spoke by telephone regarding the allegations that you mentioned, that the U.S. National Security Agency intercepted the communications of the German Chancellor, and I can tell you that the President assured the Chancellor that the United States is not monitoring and will not monitor the communications of the Chancellor. The United States greatly values our close cooperation with Germany on a broad range of shared security challenges. As the President has said, the U.S. is reviewing the way that we gather intelligence to ensure that we properly balance the security concerns of our citizens and allies with the privacy concerns that all people share. Both leaders agreed to intensify further the cooperation between our intelligence services with the goal of protecting the security of both countries and of our partners, as well as protecting the privacy of our citizens.
Thank you. And when you say, pardon me, not monitoring, does that leave the door open to the possibility the NSA, as part of a broader sweep, picked up some of her communications but was not, quote unquote, monitoring?
All I can tell you is what the President told the Chancellor. The United States is not monitoring and will not monitor the communications of the Chancellor. As we've said in the past, we gather foreign intelligence just like agencies, similar agencies of other countries. But we are working to, as the President has said, to review the way that we gather intelligence to ensure that we properly balance both the security concerns of our citizens and allies with the privacy concerns that everyone shares.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, be honest, Angela Merkel got on the phone real fast with President Obama on this, and this is something that's not going away. Let's take a look. There was a big protest in Washington, this week over this very subject. Now, this is not going away anytime soon, and yes, I know in the world of spying and espionage, every country is guilty of it. So stay tuned, because this story, even though it's lingering out there, isn't going away at all. And we'll be right back. Hello everyone, my name is Lance Bell, host of Real Deal Politics with the Anti-Pundit. Now, I've been a blogger and a podcaster since 2008. Now, I always get the exact same question. What's up with the media? Now, we all know in American politics we have the left and the right and the media. Now, the media is not helping this cause at all, meaning that they might be unbiased, but they're always out trying to fit a narrative, either towards the left or the right. Now, that's where I come in. I give it to you plain and simple, down and dirty, no fluff. Now, because of that, I've gotten a very good following. Now, as you can see in my video view counts here, they're actually pretty good and they're starting to grow. Except for one thing. My back is against the wall and stuck, and let me explain. My show is growing exponentially, but look what I'm up against right now. I mean, you look at this small video I have here. I mean, I'm running everything off a small computer. 3-point lighting is non-existent, and as you can see, those are just regular desk lamps. And the sound quality isn't the greatest in the world. Now, I have a plan, and in 3 parts. Now, the first part I come to you today is the equipment. Now, I strived, and I promised from the start, I wanted to give you the best show possible. And this just isn't cutting it. Now, I've always said from the start also, this show was about you, my fans. And you have been involved from the start. And I want you to continue to be involved from the start. That's why I came here. I believe that crowdsourcing will be the best way to me to achieve my goals, and yours also. So join me here and make my show #1. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. You're probably wondering why in the world do I have Saudi Arabia's flag in the graphic? Well, also this weekend, there was a big thing going on over there. That's called women driving. Now I'm going to play you part of this video I found over the weekend, so let's take a look.
والله شيء انه الواحد يفخر به في هالبلد، انه هالناس اللي قاعده تتطوع ببلاش، احنا قلنا لهم ترى شوفوا ما حندفع لكم شيء.
ايه
هذه حمله تطوعيه انه نساعد بنات البلد. الأمية والجهل عندنا في السواقات، تلاقي واحدة معاها PhD بروفيسورة في الجامعة وما تعرف تسوق. نبي نلغي الأمية هذه في البلد. على الأقل إنه الوحدة في أوقات لا قدر الله اللي هو الطوارئ إنها تقدر تمشي أمورها، يعني لا قدر الله زوجها كان معاها جات له سكتة ولا جات شيء اسم اللي عليه.
يا على فكرة اليوم في جريدة الرياض ذكروا إنه في أخت أنقذت أخوها
اليوم
وأخذته على المستشفى بسيارتها. فهي طبعا المرأة مش فقط
قريتها في تويت اليوم،
مش للطوارئ، المرأة مثل الرجل في انها تعيش حياتها الاجتماعية وتكون بكرامة من غير ما تذل نفس لأي
يعني
أحد.
مو كلنا عايشين ملكات ومدللات ومرفهات وعندنا سواقين، مو كلنا. يعني أنا مستحيل، يعني حتى لو إني أقدر أجيب سواق مستحيل أخلي إنسان غريب يعيش في بيتي، يعني هذه أمر منتهي منها.
لا وبعدين حتى لو يعني قبلتي بهذا الشيء مستحيل تتركينه مع ابنك أو مع بنتك في سيارة، بتحطي معها لازم تروح مع المربية ولا الشغالة، ويعني تكاليف ما لها داعي، تكاليف ما لها داعي أبدا.
أنت عارفة الفرح اللي طلعت في CNN، كنت أول درس تعليم سواقة لها، إيش قالت لي؟ قلت لها كم تدفعين للسواق؟ قلت لي 90% من راتب. قلت لها كيف 90%؟ يعني تاخذ 1200 تدفع 800 منها للسواق. تقول منال أصحى الساعة 5 الصبح، أنا دوامي 7، يجي ياخذني ويمر على كل البنات اللي ينزلهم. تقول أخلص 3 أوصل بيتي 5. تقول لو عندي سيارة بيتي يمكن ما يجي 10 دقائق من مكان عملي، بس إني مرتبطة بسواق. تقول تعرفي لو 5 دقائق تأخرت عليه، تقول والله العظيم يروح عليه.
أكيد يا أنا كان عندي كورس واتصلت طبعا الصباح، هذا الصباح أسوأ وقت إنك تتصلي تبحثي عن تاكسي، لأنه كل النساء يكونون أوريدي أخذوه، ومع إنه تخيلي من الساعة 6:30 إلى 7 تقريبا ساعة إلى 7:30 ما في تاكسي. اي اتصلي فينا بعد نص ساعة، بعد ربع ساعة، وأنا
تندلين.
اي تندلين.
البنات يسوون يعني أنا ما مستحيل أوصل نفسي لمرحلة إني أنا أترجى إنسان. ليش على إيش؟ على إنه تاكسي.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to get to the ins and outs of the politics there, but I am going to talk about this, and that's suffrage. And let me explain something to you. It's been a long time coming there, and it doesn't matter what people think. Just let them drive. And this is just the beginning. And I know people there that are scared, and there are some people in this country that want to go that route too, but that's not the point here. Just let them drive. You know, give them some freedoms. That's not asking a whole lot. You'll be a better country for it, and that's a promise. And we'll be right back. Hey everybody, it's Lance here. It's October the 18th, 2013. Now, I promised you that I was going to do a video about my 3-part plan. Now, my first part, as you've seen last week, is as far as the equipment. And we can start directly what's behind me, and that's the green screen. You can see it ain't that good at all. Now, understand that, you know, I've been doing this for a while, and the upgraded equipment, starting with something like the green screen, would work. But I also need computer upgrades, and so forth. Like I said, I want to give you the highest quality show that I possibly can. And that's going to be the start as far as my first campaign. Now, my second campaign has to do with video itself. Now, did you realize for me to acquire the videos that I need, it can cost me upwards of $10,000? And for somebody like me who's just starting out, that's a ton of money. Because why rob it from YouTube if I can do it right, acquire it properly, edit it properly, and report it? So groups 1 and 2 goes together. Now, please understand that number 2 doesn't happen without number 1 being accomplished. So keep that in mind. And finally, there's number 3. Now, what number 3 is pure marketing and broadcasting. Now, let me explain. Now, I can broadcast on YouTube all day long. But understand this one thing. I still got to get on regular TV. Now, I can do it, but it costs tons and tons of money. Now, I'm going to need 1 and 2 to accomplish number 3. And number 3 is still to be determined. So, this is a long game for me. But I promised you this week that I was going to come to you and give you my 3-part plan. Now, I want you to have a great and safe weekend. And please make comments in the comment box below. And I will see you this weekend on Real Deal Politics. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, with the final segment of the show. Now, I have some show updates here. Now, just in case you haven't been following me on my Indiegogo campaign, starting next month, I'm going to try an experiment. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a segment of the show. Now, just in case you're not over at the page, I'll explain what I plan on doing. Now, in one segment on 1 week, it'd be called You Big Dummy. Now, in this particular segment, there's a lot of dumb people out there in the world, and nobody should be questioning that. But I'm going to highlight it and talk about it. Nothing bad, nothing good, just saying, man, you're such a dummy. Now, in another week, I'm going to talk about stupid adverts or as in advertising. Now, it's just as bad around the world. Now, I need your folks' help on this one. Because I'm getting from around the world, I'm going to need help translate it. And also, you can always submit something to me that's something I might have missed. Now, the third week will be the mailbag. Video mailbag at that. Good things, bad things, commentary, comments, complaints. I will field them all and hopefully defend myself. And one final week during the month will be television. Now, people who know me personally know I used to watch a lot of television in the past. And I think I'm going to take a time to highlight a program that was bad. I mean real bad. No comedy here, but just talking about bad television in general. And that will be my plan starting next month. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this week's show. I'd like to thank you for watching. And as always, be careful and remember, fear the Roo.